And here we are in the 152 match. Ryan Powers, the junior from Lyman Memorial, and Ian Anderson, the senior from Montville. This should be a good one, both with over 30 wins on the season. And in the early going here, we saw them head out of bounds. But I appreciate Anderson and Montville having his name on the back of the singlet. That helps me out a lot. They should all have name tags. It would help me out a great deal.
Nice crossface here to stop that double leg into a whizzer. Lyman here on that leg, trying to gain advantage.
Anderson trying to get leverage, going down to break that hold, but now goes for the leg. And they're going to end up riding out of bounds here unless they can get back in. There we go, get him back in.
And we're out. Right back to the center. Yeah, Ian's actually one of the referees for our youth wrestling tournaments. Does a great job with the kids, and he does a great job calling the matches.
Well, that's got to be tough because you can then, you want to argue. We want to argue with the official. Say, hey, I thought I should have gotten 4 points there.
Well, USA Connecticut has done a really good job, and that helped me as an athlete. Becoming certified as an official, it actually makes you better at the sport because you understand the ins and outs of the rules. And maybe you shouldn't argue with the referee, but maybe you have a little bit of ammo when you do because you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we actually, in youth sports in Colchester, have all of our coaches official rec basketball, rec soccer, and we have our young players do the same just to gain an appreciation for the difficulty that the officials have, to realize it's, everyone complains about officials. That's kind of a universal thing. It is not easy. And I can imagine with something as physical and fast as wrestling, it's got to be a challenge. I mean, these officials.
These guys are getting a workout out here. They got, they got people's kids' futures on their line out here. This means a lot to people. So
absolutely, and parents, of course.
But they have a thankless job, and the coaches maybe get a little bit less than the officials, but they're right there. We need to put the parents out here, make them coach a season, make them try to be an official, and then maybe they could learn.
Anderson trying to gain control on top right now. No score here in period 2 between Ryan Powers of Lyman Memorial and Ian Anderson of Montville. Seems like both of these two are very good defensively at sort of warding off any offensive challenge of the other so far.
Yeah, both real strong kids, and Anderson's trying to work him over. He's got a spiral ride with a little bit of cross throat here going on. He's working his best just to tire the guy out and try to get him flat and roll him over and get him on his back.
Plenty of time remaining in period 2.
All right, we got the refs calling for another stalling call, which is for green, and that's on bottom, saying he's not really moving. Anderson's trying to turn him. The kid on bottom's not really doing much.
I'm not sure what what more there is to do right now as far as, the other guy's trying to, rip you over. I don't know what more there is to do other than to try not to let him do that. Oh, nice positioning that time, Anderson, to keep him in.
Oh, here's that guillotine you said your college buddies used to throw you in.
Yes, it's the great Eric Mangini.
If he can pull it off, this is basically a shirt. If you get this guillotine, the match is basically over.
Oh, yes.
For the most part, it's a pretty tight pinning combination.
Stalemate.
Yeah, another stalemate there.
Yes, the great Eric Mangini, former head football coach of the New York Jets, Cleveland Browns, and my fraternity brother at Wesleyan, said that whenever I talk too much, and everyone knows I talk too much.
Oh.
Single leg, he almost wouldn't let that foot go.
Almost got the one, but Anderson's holding on to that leg for dear life.
And we're going to be out of bounds here, yeah. That was very close. Yes, Eric said whenever I talk too much, it was time for the guillotine. That was not a lot of fun because I didn't have an official to end the match.
Yeah.
I think Anderson is sensing something right now, though. The pace is picked up here with 10 seconds remaining in the period.
Oh, he grabs back on that leg again. He better hold on. We got 4 seconds. Is the one going to be awarded? The refs are not going to call one for an escape. Anderson kept control the whole time, and he's lucky that he did because we're keeping it 0-0. Anderson's now going to be in the bottom position. It's his choice, and the idea is that he can get an escape or reversal here, that he is going to be the one in the lead.
Yeah, I thought Powers did a nice job that time. I thought he had the escape, but you're right. Anderson never quite let him go. Same thing here. Anderson's trying for it, but Powers just isn't letting him go.
Powers is a strong kid, man. He looks it, but I can also see it that the way these are both good wrestlers here.
You can see, I mean, how often we see the escape almost a guarantee sometimes because the person on bottom is quicker, stronger. These two are just not letting the other go.
Yeah, good matchup.
I mean, we're midway third period and it's scoreless. I think the first point here could be like worth 3. When is a 1-0 lead a commanding lead? When it's this match.
Wow, we're hearing a spladle. Anderson.
There it is.
Anderson secures the 2, and he's actually looking to get some near fall here if he can. He's got his legs trapped up. All right, they're back out, but hey, he's got to ride him for a minute if he wants this lead, and Sweat here has got a lot of work to do. He's got to get his head off the mat, and again, as we spoke before, he's got to use his hands to control the top guy's hands. Otherwise, the top guy's going to use his hands to control him the whole match like he's been doing.
Now there's the escape for Powers, and he goes immediately in for the takedown. He's got to get a takedown here with 50 seconds remaining, and Anderson holding on for dear life with that 2-1 lead.
47 seconds here on the clock, 2-1. Takedown from Sweat gives him the lead. Oh, sorry, that's Ryan Powers. Sweat was our last wrestler out of lineman.
I know, those Lyman Memorial guys out of bounds, but we're going to get 2.
Oh, wow, things just got interesting here. The referees just called a 2 for Powers, and now Powers has the lead. But as you remember, Anderson, he's not easy to hold on the mat. He's got 30 seconds here. This is going to be an interesting match.
Can he get the escape? Can he get the reversal? Or can Powers ride this out?
That's what it's going to come down to. Anderson wants it, though. He's up on his feet.
Good position. Can he break the hands?
And we can get a stalling call. If he doesn't return him to the mat, they can hit him for stalling like they just did. And now the match is tied. It's almost like I'm a mind reader.
This is why you're here. The Svengali of ECC Wrestling.
So now the match is tied. So if Anderson wants that 1, he's got to get it now, and that'll give him the lead.
14 seconds. They're imploring him. Get the escape. Get the escape. Can he get the leg out?
He's going to go big. He's got to get out. He's working. Pull that leg in, Powers.
Powers has 5 seconds remaining.
We going into OT here?
We are
going into OT.
We are in our...
Oh, wait. It's 3-3, right?
They awarded the...
They gave the stalling call?
Yeah.
We're going into OT. The scoreboard's not correct, but I am.
All right, 3-3. We're going into overtime. We had it right the whole way.
So now, whoever here gets a takedown in this 1-minute sudden death, as soon as the takedown's awarded, the match is over, and we get a winner. If it stays 0-0 here, we're going to go into 2 separate 30-second top and bottom periods. Coach Brandon Stroud, a lineman, very excited about this match. Joined by Greg LaFlamme over there, sharing a similar hairstyle.
1 minute, a takedown wins.
Well, Powers has got a look on his face like he is ready to go. They're both exhausted. Starting to hear some noise out of the stands. These bleachers are starting to slam their feet on the bleachers, starting to clap along, getting big.
See Powers, he wants to win right there. He shoots the leg.
Uh-oh, they're out of bounds. Anderson needs to work that to his advantage right now. Oh, man. The sheer strength and power of Powers is amazing. Those positions, when he's down in those double leg positions, under the guy, then lifting him up, that takes so much strength and core energy, and you gotta have some strength in your quads to have that go down.
There he goes for the single leg again. He's in good shape. Can he get around?
Oh man, Anderson. Oh, that's 2.
There
That's
it is.
it. That's the match, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the heartbreak for Ian Anderson of Montville. Joy for Ryan Powers of Lyman. An exciting 5-3 overtime win. And the Sports Doctor has our 152 champion.
152-pound champion junior Ryan. One win as a freshman, an ECC champ as a junior. What did it take to get there?
A lot of hard work and a lot of dedication.
Maybe talk about the journey a little bit and the process.
just got to work every day with the same level of intensity as you want to bring in your matches, because the more intense you work in practice, the better off you'll be in the match, because you'll be able to work better there too.
Great stuff. Casey?